Hi. So, for our final project, Miss told us to make a video about rights and duties within our very own beautiful country of Indonesia. I have my friends here with me today.
Assalamualaikum, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam, brother.
They'll be explaining a few things here and there, but without further ado, enjoy this brief info dump on what we learned in this class.
Society is built on the understandings of laws. These laws are what grows the very rights and duties we place on everyone.
This class gave me a better understanding of the importance in understanding the law, our rights, and our duties as Indonesian citizens. We all must engage in the understanding of all these factors and encourage others, no matter who they are, to follow these laws to the fullest extent.
They must be a part of shaping our country's future, whether through policy changes, of debating with the government.
Harga barang waktu GST rendah sedikit.
Bukan kasino kah yang kena
Dibandingkan-
batangan?
Apa ini? Biadab, ini kurang ajar. Ini tarik balik, ini biadab. Memang kurang ajar, ini bawa mata layak dulu sini. What you want? You nak ya? Tanya saja, kena batangan. You.
And it is our responsibility as Indonesian citizens to help everyone else understand their laws, exercise their rights, and also fulfill their duties. We have collected 5 different rights, as stated from the document titled Law Number 39 Year 1999 concerning human rights, posted on the internet during 2005.
The first is the freedom of religion, Article 22, verse 2. This right is obtained by virtue of being an Indonesian citizen, as stated in the constitutions, and it prevents something like this from happening.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن
However, some governments would give insensitive to religious people to change religions. They would force them to change religion, especially if the religions would hinder the development of the country.
The second is the freedom of speech and expression by Article 25. Indonesian citizens have the right to express their opinions, thoughts, and ideas freely through various means of communication. This right is inherent to Indonesian citizenship, but while this might protect people's opinions from the law, it can't protect them from the court of public opinion.
As you can see from the mathematical equation, we can determine that 2 plus 2 equals 4.
I think it's wrong.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
No, you're so dumb. You're really dumb.
The third is right to a fair trial. Indonesian citizens have the right to a fair and impartial trial, the presumption of innocence, and the right to legal representation. This right is obtained by virtue of being an Indonesian citizen, as enshrined in the Constitution. This, however, disregards the fact that money can play a major role in how a trial could go.
The next is the right to education. Indonesian citizens have the right to receive education, and the state is obligated to provide education and ensure the accessibility and quality of the education. This right is automatically granted to Indonesian citizens under the Constitution.
That's right. All your past due assignments should not be as a burden, but as a privilege.
However, ensuring access to quality education, healthcare, and a nurturing environment can be complex, especially in cases of poverty, armed conflicts, or inadequate child protection systems.
The final right I would like to mention is the right to participate in government.
This means anyone who can convince everyone else that they themselves truly deserve to be president can be a president. No matter however their true intentions are, this right allows citizens to engage in political activities and express their views. It is obtained automatically upon acquiring Indonesian citizenships.
The first is the duty to uphold the law. This is the official statement that imposes on anyone within Indonesia's territory the responsibility of upholding the law in any way possible. This includes everyone, even those who don't have Indonesian citizenship. Of course, there will always be cases where the law isn't being upheld. This is more prominent when the younger generation are gathered together.
The next is the duty to defend the country, Article 68.
This ensures that when there is a threat to our country, those who have gained Indonesia citizenship are able to and will have to help the government prevent this threat.
However, as time passes, more people are getting lazier, which can be problematic to the government when there is an actual threat to the country and the citizens are too lazy to help.
The third is the duty to respect the rights of others.
This simply states that everyone who has gained Indonesian citizenship must have understand that everyone else has the same rights as they do. Therefore, we must treat each other with the equal understanding. However, some individuals who have a lot of power in today's society can have a much higher ego than others, treating everyone else with no respect.
Another duty I want to mention is the duty to uphold the rights of others, Article 69(2).
The difference between this duty and the duty before is that this one upholds while the other are respect. An example would be if someone lets you say your opinion, that would be the duty of respecting the rights of others. If someone isn't allowed to say their opinion and you help them say it, then that would be the duty upholding the rights of others.
Sebenarnya saya tidak suka alasan Pak Presiden. Alasannya tidak masuk akal sama sekali.
Lu yang masuk akal amat, sumpah deh. Bisik gua diri aja sama.
Maaf ya Pak, bisa ulang lagi nggak? Of course, this is an extreme example, but it is an example. The final one is the duty of ensuring the law's responsibilities, Article 70.
What this means is that those who have gained Indonesian citizenship must make sure law is implemented accordingly. So people must not only make sure laws are upheld, but that the laws are just. If the law is not just, people have a duty to change it.
I do want to mention that while laziness can be a contributing factor to our irresponsible handling of all these duties, there are other factors such as selfishness, greed, or conflicting interests. Some prefer to not uphold the duties because it conflicts with their self-interest.
From everything we have all learned so far, I think we can finally conclude our research with this.
The law is important.
Our rights are important.
Our duties are important.
Everything that involves these three are important. Why? Because it is what ensures that our country does not end catastrophically. It is our individual responsibility to help make sure all three are accounted for when we exist in this country.
It is also our responsibility to make all three satisfy everyone's criteria. And if it does not, then we must do something to change it.
A balance of the three will improve our country's future, so we must make sure to understand our laws, enact our rights, and uphold our duties, for we are citizens of Indonesia.